I handled loneliness in a very bad way. I thought, you know what? I just need to get a boyfriend. So I started dating really quickly, too quickly. And then I realized after I'd gone out on a couple of dates that I was right back to where I was when I was an adolescent. I was like starting over again. I didn't know exactly what the norms were anymore for dating.
Sexual temptation was something that I struggled with, especially after I discovered my wife had had an affair. There was a tremendous amount of rejection. I wanted to prove to myself that I could be attractive to someone else, but it was all hollow. I remember coming home on Sundays and just the immense feeling of guilt that I felt for the decisions I'd made that weekend, and all I could think about was what a mess the rest of my life was. And I thought that was going to solve all these problems. It never did. Problems were still there. I just had created another problem because now I'm hurting somebody else.
My assumption was that I had just chosen wrong, and all I needed to do was choose right, and happiness and joy and all of those things would come to pass. Well, of course I wasn't healed. And so I was bringing a whole set of baggage into a new relationship. And those relationships right after my divorce were very short, intense, and broken. They didn't last long because they couldn't bear the weight of the burdens I was bringing into them.
One of the most common potholes that trip people up on the road to divorce recovery is wanting someone to rescue you from the pain.
So often what we do is we think, I just need a man or woman to really make my life feel complete.
Having that dating relationship or that significant other in your life that will take away all the pain that comes with grief.
But if you begin dating someone during the season of separation or soon after the divorce, they are filling a role more than you are getting to know a person.
I know in my own journey, there was this temptation. I'd lost my marriage, but I also realized that how much I needed validation from a female. And so there was a temptation to have another female. But it really, at the core of that, there was a baseline selfishness. I was using that female to make me feel okay.
And the truth is, short term, that relationship can numb the pain, but long term, you haven't grieved, you haven't healed, and it's going to cause a lot more problems.
We are willing to accept short-term relief for long-term pain, which is a bad trade.
It was about 1.5 years after divorce, and met this person and really wasn't interested in dating, but we kind of became fast friends. And over the course of time, we grew close. He had 4 kids and I had 4 kids, and I thought, how could I ever even have feelings again for somebody else?
When this relationship ended, Melody realized she had areas in which she needed to grow.
The first marriage didn't work out, and so I could pin that on, infidelity and things like that. God really showed me through the demise of this relationship that I've got brokenness, and really began to show me, wait, my stuff stinks just like everybody else. And it's time to start, looking below the surface of why I'm so trusting, or why I don't always pay attention to things the way that I need to.
To learn more about joining or hosting a divorce care support group, visit DivorceCare.org.